Hello every beastie, and welcome to the first official Super Animal Royale competitive event, the Super Howloween exhibition hosted by Baggel Productions. I'm Roth the Revolting Vulpine, otherwise known as the Vulpface with a Skull Face, and I'm a super content creator for competitive Super Animal Royale player. I'm joined by Baggel Productions' Flambeau. Go ahead and tell the animals about yourself, Flambeau, and how the tournament's structured.
Hey, no, dude, I'm excited to be here. We're going to have an exciting event for you all to behold. We're going to go ahead and dive a little bit into the event structure. If you guys have, been around for some of these Baggel tournaments before, you may be familiar with it, but basically we are awarding points for the amount of kills that a player gets in an event, but also the placing that they get. So let's say in the past we've had players like, let's say, Ardo, for example. I'd go ahead and get like 10 kills and also win, right? You get a whole lot of points if you do that. But on the other side of things, someone like Bloomy or something might get like second, might get like 8 kills, something like that, and still plays very well. So it's going to be a combination of the two, and let's see who's going to come out on top today.
Sounds good, and there are a lot of really amazing players in this tournament today. I'm really excited to see them play. A lot of really high-level players. I think they're going to crush it. I think this is going to be a really exciting event for everyone today, and I'm just super excited.
No, I am as well, especially, it's been a little bit, actually, since the last tournament. We've had a couple of changes here and there. Nothing too major, though, but we did get the word that we're going to have emus in this tournament, so that means it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of rotations, which I'm a fan of personally. Definitely going to matter a little bit depending on which emu people get, right? Because, depending
for
on
sure.
If they get the thick emu, then you get a little bit more health on you. You get the knife emu, you're hitting a little bit harder, but you're not surviving nearly as long.
Oh, yeah. You definitely want to keep an eye on the knife emu, just because, time to kill is a lot faster with the knifey, does a lot more damage, and I think people are going to be using that as soon as they come across it. The emus in general, really amazing. Not really typical in tournaments that I played in, but when they are there, they mix it up for sure.
Yeah, they definitely make, because they double, right? They double as a second life bar, essentially, right? You can use them to maneuver your way through, similarly to like a hamster ball or something. But also, they have the added benefit of just being cover, right? Like if you're by an emu and someone's spraying all these bullets at you, well, that emu's going to get hit before you do, and you can use that to your advantage in a lot of scenarios. So I'm going to be excited to see how the players are able to adapt with that scenario, because I know, as you were saying before, not generally the standard in competitive play, but is going to be making a splash appearance here for the first event, just to start things off with some fun.
Absolutely. And a couple other things that I'm looking forward to seeing. I want to see how the new location fares in this meta right now. We have Pixile Port now in this current patch, and I'm really excited to see the fights that go down there. And maybe, if we're lucky, we'll see a final circle in that area.
Yeah, that's always the question, right? It's like, where is that final circle going to be? Is it going to be at, like, the top corner of the map? We dancing in the palace? Or is it going to be somewhere near, like, the bamboo resorts? Or is it going to be the new location as you just described? I'm excited. I know I've said that like a million times at this point, but I am. It's actually, it's been so long, especially the last few events that I did get to cast for SAR. We didn't have, like, full lobbies, but we have a full 60-man lobby today, so I'm like, oh man, this is going to be electric. And on top of all of that, no, go ahead, what were you gonna say?
No, it's so hype. Ever since 1.0 came out, the game is just rocking. There's so many people, so many new people wanting to get involved, and I'm just so excited from a competitive standpoint to see the game growing in that regard.
Well, so then let me ask you this question, because, it's something that might be a little bit precursor to some of the action we might see today. But what do you think are some of the most powerful weapons we're going to be seeing in the metagame today? Of course, I know the AR is always one that most people will opt to. You get the most upgraded version of it. It's usually always good to have around. The Sparrow Rifle, I know in the past has always been not the most popular option, but still wielded by some. What do you think we're going to see today?
Yeah, so I'm thinking, the typical meta right now, it revolves around the AK, the AR, the M16. That's a very powerful weapon since 1.0. I know that it had a slight adjustment in 1.1, so I'm curious to see if it's still just nailing people. You also have the Thomas gun, which is just always top of the pack. That's a game-winning gun right there. And along with the SMG there, I'm curious to see who's going to utilize the dual pistols and the suppressed pistols. Those are really powerful guns, and I know that at a pro level, people utilize them. Really powerful. They have a faster time to kill than the SMG if you are up close. Just depends on the bullet drop off there. I don't expect to see too many people utilizing the bow, especially not the crossbow. But I do know that there are some players who are really, really good with it in this tournament. We might see someone like Fate utilize the bow if they have to. I know that when it's high stakes, usually people are not going to use the non-meta weapons. But that's I think those are my picks right now.
No, I feel like that makes probably the most amount of sense, right? Me as someone who is quite the enjoyer of chaos, I'm like, oh man, get me some bow and sparrows, get me some guns, The deagle,
oh, trust me,
definitely can do some damage. That one's, I feel like, probably more useful than those other two I just mentioned, but it also depends on where you end up landing, man. You got to use whatever you find, so.
Oh, totally. I mean, you are at the whims of RNG sometimes, and take it from me, I love the dart guns, so I know where you're coming from. I love utilizing those more chaotic, skill-based weapons.
And on top of all of that, I'm thinking, we went ahead and spoke a lot about some of the primary weapons, right? But then what about some of the more utility things, right? Sometimes you see people going for banana peels, people opt for skunk ass. On top of that, some people opt to go for, whether it's the claw boots or the ninja tab eye. What do you think we're going to see there?
So I think, not to give away too many strategies, but I do know that banana trapping is going to be huge in this tournament. There are a lot of players that are playing at a high level that are going to be utilizing bananas. So you're going to see crates trapped, you're going to see armors trapped, and it's people are going to fall for it for sure. In terms of items being utilized, I know that the tape gun recently got a nerf, so I don't know how meta it is right now. For a while there, for 1.0, it was dominating. It was a little bit too easy to kill somebody, grab their fully restored armor, put that on, made the game very much Apex if you had that item right there. But since it's nerfed, I think that we might see a return to the skunk gas snorkel. Allows you to stay alive in the final circle a little bit longer because, it mitigates damage by about 20% or so. Allows you to move faster in the gas, which is fantastic. So I think we'll see that. And we'll always see a little bit of cup grade action there. Yeah, for sure. The more... probably won't be seeing too many claw boots. It depends on if somebody really wants to rock the bow and sparrow, because that's an easy way to get ammunition there by crawling in the grass. Let's see, what else is there now? The ninja boots, no, we won't see that. That hasn't really been meta for a while. We might see it on one competitor, though. I know Stealthy Tiger is playing in this tournament. Stealthy Tiger uses those ninja boots consistently to get the drop on other players, has a very unique stealthy defensive play style, and we might see them utilize it. And what's the other one? The banana forker.
Oh yeah.
It's good. It's kind of slept on a little bit, and you see professional players use it. It goes in and out of favor, but it's still good to counter certain strategies. But we'll see. And I know the new bandolier's there, and I haven't seen it too much.
Yeah, no, that's real, right? Whenever some new items get dropped, it's a question of how good they are in the metagame, but also a question of how long it's going to take the player base to realize maybe some of the hidden potential that's there with those items. So could be a matter of time, could be a matter of just needing a buff, who's to say. But with that said, I think we did a pretty thorough analysis, I think, of what we're going to see before we hop into it, right? I feel like we attacked, some of the game plans we're going to be seeing. So let's talk a little bit about the players. I know you were saying it's a pretty stacked tournament. What players are we going to be seeing today?
So I know one of the best players that we're going to be seeing is Fate, one of the highest level players, someone who is very well known in the competitive scene, is a contender through and through, a very difficult player to play against, and I think that people are going to have a little bit of a struggle against him, but I'm excited to see if anybody can really take him on and see what happens there. Like I mentioned, we also have Stealthy Tiger in here. I've seen Stealthy Tiger a couple times in tournaments. They play very well, a very good player. And I'm just going to take a look at the list here and see if there's anybody else.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, because I've also, it's like, hey, woo, sirens. Anyway, you know, I've dabbled a bit, right? Whenever these Baggel tournaments are thrown, and there's been some repeat names that I've seen like quite a bit.
Absolutely.
You know, definitely seen Gloomy a fair bit. I don't know if they're in the bracket today, but Gloomy's always one that would like show up and do damage. And then I would see like, I think his name was Arcty. He had like some good performances, some bad performances, but you know, he would show up and do pretty well. And then I think it's like this name is always a tongue twister to me because I have to think about it. I'm like, is it Arduzovic? It's something like that. Yes. I don't know if he's playing today, but he's crazy. So
yeah, Arbu is pretty cracked. I'm just looking down the list here. I'm seeing a couple of names here. Sky is a very good player. Whisper, a very good player. Scrolling down. There are a couple more here. Frost.
Oh, Zokai I've seen before.
Heroes in here. Zokai is an extremely good player. So this tournament, it's going to be amazing.
It's stacked.
It's going to be amazing. It's stacked. It's really stacked. Yoki's in here. We Don't Whisper is in here. And then Dadliest is in here. Dadliest is an amazing player. Absolutely has rocked me before in tournament settings.
Oh, this is great. And this is one of those things that I love too, is that like, if you are familiar with the scene, you know, some of these names are going to ring home for you. And if you're not as familiar, it's like, whatever, right? You know, like, it's like, okay, well, you're going to learn today.
You're going to learn them.
Yeah. It's going to be good. Oh man, I'm so ready to hop into things, man. It's going to be good. Gonna see some drops. Gonna hear some help. You know, it's going to be great.
It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. I've been looking forward to this.
You know, with all that said as well, I'm more curious to see the consistency of some of these players because, you know, as it always tends to be, every single time we've run a tournament like this, it's always been pretty close to call. Because, you know, you can just like have a pretty mediocre drop one of the 6 games and then just get KO'd extremely early, and then that just really makes it tough in terms of points. And then there have been players that like consistently like are top of the kills but may not place as well, and then it factors in as well. So usually around like game 4, game 5, we're like, oh man,
we start to
between
know
these 3-4 people, but you don't really know who till the end.
And that's the fundamental RNG awesomeness of, you know, the Battle Royale experience. You know, you could just have a super unlucky drop, super unlucky early game, and a lot of the skill is just trying to mitigate that as much as possible. You know, we're going to see players try and go to all of their spots that they know that they can get kitted out to try and mitigate any of that bad drop. Or maybe, you know, sometimes you just land on a crate with a Thomas gun in it and you go to town.
Yeah. And it's like, oh man, thank you, Mole, for just putting this right next to me. You know, I will happily take all the goods you have to offer. And it's
Absolutely.
like, oh, well, with that said, okay, well, I guess I'm going to go wreak havoc. But at the same time, like, there's no worse feeling than getting like a good drop, seeing level 3 armor right out the gate, and then like just getting murked by some dude. It's just like, man, I had it all. I had tape. I had, you know, cup grade. I was ready to go off, and then I just dropped the ball. It happens to the best of us, you know.
Oh, it does. Absolutely. And, you know, I'm curious to see if people can hold their composure together, because I know from personal experience that sometimes you lose early in early rounds, and you can pull it back. You can definitely pull it back.
That's true as well. Especially the defensive play in this game is actually like kind of difficult. You know, you really got to finesse. You know, you got to chain your dodges together, get that fast movement speed. If somebody's chasing you, like you really got to juke them, because the odds of you running into someone else.
You got to start pulling out the mind games for sure. For sure. If somebody's chasing you, you got to do whatever you can.
Oh, hell yeah. It looks like we got our first drop ready. We're taking a look at the map. We're getting a nice, clean ride right down the middle. This is like as split down the middle as it could possibly be.
Perfection. Yeah, I'm really excited to see where people go and where people start to congregate in this new patch. It's been well, forever since we've had a reason to go to the far east side of the map. So I'm really curious to see how many people drop on that side, because for the longest time it's always been kind of like central and northwest area of the map is the place to go. But as they've added in some more, we started to get more southwest, and now finally we have a reason to go far to the east there.
Yeah, which is extremely nice because the amount of games that you play where it just ends up being a carnage in SAW research labs, right? It's like you've had quite a few of those, but now we have, you know, the attraction and fixile port on the right side there, and also with just like a drop like this down the middle, you really can go anywhere on this map and still be able to rotate to the circle. It'll just suck if you go to like, I don't know, Lake Slippity, and then the circle ends up being in like the Goldwood Woods or something. But like you can do it still. It just sucks.
There's enough time to get there, just as long as you're paying attention. I mean, the biggest disadvantage would just be like you might be pinched in the gas and against a couple of other players. But I mean, there are plays where you can play on the skirts of the gas coming in. But we'll see how people do.
Especially with emus enabled, it shouldn't be a problem getting from point A to point B. You just, you know, scout one out really early on your drop and then say, all right, this is where you're going to be. And then, you know, as the circle comes in, you just hop on it and make your way. So should be pretty good. I'm curious. I'm taking a peek here, and I'm just trying to see if I have some foresight as to where I expect a lot of people to congregate. Do you think people are going to try to fall near each other, or do you think it's going to be one of those like everyone get as far away from each other as possible, try to gear up, then meet up later?
So this is the thing, and you'll see this from some of the more seasoned competitive player and higher up players. They're going to target people that they think that they can take out early on. So you'll see some of the higher players start to drop on the like more unknown players and try and duke it out with them to try and get the early points.
Yeah, that makes sense, right? You just want to make sure you're racking up on that scoreboard as much as possible. It's like you're playing like COD or something, dude, right? Like you start spawn camping the dude who has no idea what's going on, because that's how you get that KDA up. So it's like, all right, well, we're gonna see, because you know it's almost, I don't want to say an insult, but kind of in a way. It's like, I think you're not as good as me. It's like a compliment to a player's own skill for how good they think they are and how lowly they think of their competition. So we're gonna see, you know, exactly how they feel about the other players in this lobby, you know?
Absolutely. And I mean, it's one of those things. It's kind of a it's always risky to drop on somebody right away, you know? It depends on how confident you are in your play, but just takes the right gun, takes the right movement, takes the one mistake, and you're out early.
Oh man, you can see got some homies flossing in the lobby, and that's what I'm talking about, man. Now, the emotes in this game are absolutely incredible.
Oh, they're wild. I love them.
I think my favorite thing is when you can like take out the fork and knife and just start chasing people.
Is that your favorite emote?
It has to be. Has to be. It's too good.
You get those hunger eyes.
I'm gonna get you, man. You know, hey, especially, you know, after Halloween, Thanksgiving right around the corner. We got quite a bit of animals in here.
You got it.
Ooh, I think we're starting it up. Here we go.
Awesome. Here we go. Getting our first drops here. Early drops coming out. Always good to see. There are a couple of people who will drop early, which means that we'll probably get our first couple of fights pretty early on. That was quite a few people dropping early on.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
It's awesome to see a full lobby for a tournament like this.
Oh man, yeah. Oh, here we go. Everyone at the SAW. Let's see how they spread out. Okay, so a good chunk of people are gonna kind of migrate a little bit closer to the west, you know, near the pyramid and the mountain. Oh, I can already hear the sounds of bullets. That's what I like to hear.
We're having some fights here. Yeah, and I mean, players are creatures of habit, so they're gonna go to their spawn points that they feel best at. And it's interesting. We're only seeing like one person in Pixile Port right now, which means that entire area is open for them to loot.
Okay, here we go. Looks like we're getting our first look here. I'm gonna go ahead and take a dash down. Man, this is gonna be a tough one. So we've got Frosty here.
We got Frosty here. Has a hunting rifle and a common pistol. Looks like they had noticed somebody, but that other person is gonna get out of the way. Looks like we have our first kill up there. Raymond, Animal Crossing, taking out Wheezy.
Oh, looks like Eric managed to get paw snubs as well. So already you know, it's counting down. I mean, as we watch Frosty here, he's just trying to gear up. He's trying to find something. I mean, loadout's not the worst thing in the world, but could definitely be better.
Yeah, absolutely. They're gonna try and find something along the lines of, because I mean they have long range, but the hunting rifle is only kind of okay in the game. It excels in the mid or the early game there, and looks like they replaced their common pistol with the the bow.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You can go ahead, charge that, hit them rolls, you know. Keep that thing prepped to go.
Absolutely. If you can nail that rhythm, the bow is a powerful, powerful weapon.
Looks like we're gonna get a swap over to Bambini Spinksy over here. Taking a little stroll here, gonna heal up a little bit. Swap on over to Comically FML. Just dashing around here. You can see people are just really trying to gear up. Nothing too crazy. This is kind of how you expect the flow of the game to go in the beginning, right? Oh,
absolutely.
No.
Looks like we just had a grenade kill on somebody up there.
Okay.
Comically here, running around with a suppressed pistol and shotgun. Very short range combination. If it were me, I would stick to the more close quarters combat areas. Oh, we have someone in a ball here. Comically needs to be careful, but has the ability to burst down that ball really quickly with those weapons there.
Yeah, just needs to make sure he doesn't miss, or else he's gonna get run over. So you gotta make sure. Oh man, he's got the level 3 armor on deck. We got a fight here. Looks like it's gonna be between OG Prodigy and Gloopy. He's gonna run away in the hamster ball.
Prodigy's gonna bounce. Has 1 hit left on them from any gun from that distance.
Oh, this is getting crazy as we hop on to Crazy K. Kind of sitting here in the Super Right Mountain. There's actually quite a few people here. They're trying to migrate to the first circle, and it looks like it's gonna be kind of in the middle-ish of the map, a little bit more to the northwest side
here. Frosty's gonna try and get away and just tape up in the gas. It's fine. It's low tier gas. Nothing to be too afraid of yet. You'll see the higher ranked players utilizing the gas to escape into. They know that it doesn't bite so badly early on. Kind of gives you a buffer from your enemy, and people are less willing to chase out into the gas.
Oh man, and Dashy the Angel just murked somebody. Looks like Capri J, man, just pulling up as well. And we're back on a Crazy K here, who
lots of kills coming out.
He's down to 37 people. We already got almost half the lobby taken out already.
Crazy K and Zokai, I'm really excited to see this fight. I wonder if they're going to engage. Looks like Zokai is a little bit hurt, so wants to heal up. Crazy K had an amazing loadout there. Managed to grab the crate, utilizing the suppressed pistol and the sniper rifle.
Yeah, Zokai's loadout pretty good too.
Absolutely. This is definitely a game-winning loadout.
Oh, everyone's congregating, but they don't want to fight.
Getting close together, shooting some shots. Oh, Nimbus with the Magnum shot there, taking off the armor.
He needs to be careful. Okay, there he goes. He has someone in the top right as well. I don't know if he knows, but you can see Nimbus is pushing forward. Someone's chasing the gas up there. It's Kenix and Marina are going at it. You can see Nimbus is just on the skirt of the circle, right? Not going into the gas, but always has it to retreat to. Whoa.
Absolute mayhem going on over here on this part of the circle. So many players alive for such a small circle. We can see Whisper trying to tape up over there. One shot. Oh! We don't Whisper getting barreled to death. Oh no, we don't Whisper barreling Walnut Garden. Forgive me.
Okay, and there we go. We're down to the final 17 here. Everyone's just, they can like all see each other and they're just healing up. Okay, we got some bullets coming up in the top left. Looks like it's going to be quite the spray fest. No one going quite down. Someone on the right side behind that red crate. And they're shooting shots. Oh man. Oh, this is crazy. This is chaos. Everyone's going down.
Pandemonium right now. Oh, that grenade by Aegis was sick. Absolutely landed and took out GTB there. Aegis is kind of on a roll here. Has gotten a couple of kills.
Okay, here we go. We got Cat sitting right here behind this sign, throwing a couple of skunk gas out. Control that space. Maybe stock up a little bit right here. Gets in a 1v1 with Mike and Knight.
Ooh, this is a good battle. Good dodge.
Oh man, grenades. Doesn't get caught. Oh, another grenade. Oh, that did a lot of damage.
Shreds them.
Oh, and Mike and Ike's coming in for the kill. Can you outplay here? You don't have a lot of health. Mike and Ike is looking pretty healthy. Good dodges.
Oh, Amazing dodges. Almost took out Mike and Ike. One more Magnum shot would have done it. And I think Aegis, yep. Aegis is going to take this one. Manages the third party. Stayed alive. Congratulations, Aegis, for winning this first match.
And that was a tough scenario to be in right there if you're Mike and Ike, right? You just finished an engagement. You're hurt a little bit. You need to spend some time to recuperate yourself. But, of course, you know, it's a 1v1 at that point. If I'm Aegis, I'm going in for the KO as well. Like, why wouldn't I?
Absolutely. That's the name of the game. That's the BR format. Third partying is everything. Look at this chaos that we had erupt. So many people dying here. It was nuts. So, this was where Aegis got that grenade kill?
Oh, man. Slow-mo.
Taping up a little. Yep, there goes that grenade, and boom! Just takes them out. Amazing grenade by Aegis there. I love it.
Oh, there we go. You can see the final belt on the bottom right there as well. Gets the KO on the left. Dashes up and goes around those sandbags actually, which bought quite a bit of time. I like the way that this was actually played by Cat. Just couldn't. You can't cover every option.
Cat did their absolute best. Sometimes you just get caught between too many people and you can't pull it out.
Hops inside, and it's like, now it's the left-right mix-up, right? Which door do I come out? You know, you can double back and pretend, and then you just kind of pick wrong here. Did pretty decent in the 1v1 there, though, right?
Yeah.
Like, that was mad damage done in a short amount of time. Just
those dodges there almost took out Mike and Ike there, but like we said, Aegis got the third party at the end there, managed to stay out of it, managed to have good positioning, and ended up winning that first match.
Oh, man. There you go. That's game one. We got 6 of those coming up, which means that it's going to be quite the fantastic time. We already know that our game 1 winner is going to be Aegis, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at the scoreboard right here. You can see Mike and Ike got mad points.
Yeah, I'm thinking Mike and I got quite a few kills on that one. Yeah, so it's pretty amazing.
And I was able to get 11. You can see Kenix got a decent amount as well. So they're going ahead and, you know, really racking up. Mike and Ike already, that's how you want to start the game off. You know what I mean?
Oh, definitely.
Definitely, just like you got a fair amount of KOs. And on top of that, it gives yourself some wiggle room to bust her out in one of the next few games. You know, if you don't do so high, it's whatever, because you already performed well once, and that's always the benefit of being able to get that early start. So hopefully that amasses into something across the line as we hop into further games.
Absolutely, and it always feels so good to have your aggression pay out in these kind of games. You know, a lot of the times in tournaments, people are trying to play a little bit more.
There we go.
Oh, hey, here we go. We have updated scores here. So yeah, Aegis is in first place, followed by Zokai, and then Mike and Ike. It looks like we had an adjustment there, and it's looking more typical of what we saw there.
Yeah, there we go. 15 points for Aegis. I was going to say, I was like, you know, getting first place has to count for something. You know, right? So there you go. Yeah, putting 15. Zokai actually managed to probably get a fair amount of KOs as well. You know, end up in 13. I did see them in that final circle for quite a little bit there. So even though they didn't come out on top, looks like they were able to rack up quite a few KOs. But you can kind of see who the front runners are, right? You know, probably
Absolutely.
All the way up from I mean, it's all pretty close across the board, but I think the top 4 really kind of set themselves apart by a fair amount. So people have some catching up to do in the KO realm, but
certainly
is okay. And of course, on top of that, I have some exciting news for y'all, because, you know, who doesn't love Super Animal Royale? I do. And I know that if there's anything I love more than Super Animal Royale, it's free stuff in Super Animal Royale. All right, so if you guys want to go ahead and get yourself some free stuff, go ahead and hop on Super Animal Royale and put in the code LEFTSTICKDOWN, and you can get yourself some pretty fancy duds. It looks just like that is Left Stick's go-to lumberjack outfit. If you put in the code LEFTSTICKDOWN, you too can be a lumberjack.
Go and get yourself some goodies, everyone. It'll be fantastic.
It's limited time. You know, it's not going to be available forever. So you better make sure you put that in right now before it's gone.
Absolutely. Just for a couple of hours today. So it's very limited edition, this code.
You know, stay tuned. You might have some fancy stuff, you know? So better make sure.
Might be something in the pipeline there.
Oh, it looks like we're rolling up for game 2, and this time, you know, the drop more similar, less diagonal in terms of how symmetrical it was last time, but still kind of right down the middle, which will give people plenty of options. And you were saying before, we only saw one person fall at Pixel Port, and I think we only saw one person end up at like the Saw Welcome Center. Like I'm pretty sure they just like AFK'd their way all the way to the final spot. So I was like, all right, well, you know, tale of two different kinds of players. But with that said, you know, we already have our front runners, and I just want to see if the tale remains true. I'm pretty certain it will for the most part. You know, Zokai will probably perform, Aegis will probably perform, Mike and Ike will probably perform, but we're gonna find out.
There are a couple players I know that they can do better, so I'm excited to see if they pull it back here. I'm looking at Whisper and Dadliest and a couple of other players there. I know that they can bring it and have brought it before.
Okay, and here we go. Everyone's dropping off of this plane. Well, bird. Not a plane, it's a bird.
Bird plane.
Bird plane. Yeah. Let's see. I mean, it's pretty spread out, all things considered. It looks like Aegis might be going toward Pixel Port. No, we're going to get a curve up, maybe? Yeah, just going to stop right there. Shapeshifting Trash, though, might find it a little bit more attractive. Yeah.
I think that's where they're going,
yeah.
It's a little far away, so it's going to take people. But look at that. The circle ended up being almost right over it. So they're going to get first dibs in that area, while everybody else is going to have to kind of migrate into that area.
And Aegis is like right outside of Pixel Port, so they may run into each other pretty early on, depending on how that matchup tends to be. But right now, we got a picture of 2885 Zote doing some dashes around here, trying to get geared up. Has a shotgun and an SMG. Picks up a couple of skunk bombs, but still looking for some armor.
Yeah, it looks like they passed up on the bow there. You'll see a lot of people do that. Some people consider the bow coming out of the Rebel Cache a bit of a troll thing. But I like this Magnum that they have. Magnum is very powerful, especially against opponents that have a T2 or less, because that's 3 shots to kill if you're within range. Looks like we have Aegis here, just going around Pixel Port. Happy to see it. Looks like they're rocking the common AK, picks up the SMG. Gonna do blue SMG and Deagle there. That's a really good loadout.
Yeah, Deagle, especially in the early game, can really just do some damage to armor, but we already see it get swapped out for the blue SMG, and they're gonna have the green AR, so not a bad loadout as well. You see a level 3 armor, and they're definitely gonna go ahead and pick that up. So now you're already working your way toward a pretty good loadout, considering how early in the game it is.
Absolutely. And I mean, the thing about the Deagle is that it is a very high skill weapon, so if that's not in their wheelhouse, they might drop it. Ooh, looks like, I wonder if Aegis heard Alk there.
Yeah, and there's a form of squirrel right above as well. You can see immediately going to the hamster ball. Doesn't want to engage. Form of squirrel on the emu as well. Aegis probably going to want to rotate out, or maybe turn around and try to get some KOs. What do you got in the crate there? Nothing too crazy. Might just rotate out through the left. Oh yeah, hit
grabbing some more materials there.
Okay, and there you go. So Aegis is kind of chilling for now.
Oh, looks like we have a couple of fights heading out. Here's Dadliest here, rocking the blue AK and common shotgun. Just gonna heal up here after that battle. Doesn't look like anybody's chasing. We do have Clockwork Doves.
Oh.
Couple of bow shots coming out there. Just trying to pre-fire. That one does connect. They do know where Dadliest is now.
You can see eating those mushrooms. No. Oh! Mike and Ike just coming by with the drive-by. Doesn't shoot any shots though. Just wheeling on out.
You gotta have that. You gotta have that weapon that can break vehicles. It's so important. Otherwise, you can just get completely destroyed. And that's gonna be your suppressed pistol, your SMG, your shotguns.
Yeah, I just want to get it in one hit, you know, like one clean boom, or you can just spray enough that, like, the accuracy doesn't matter too much. We're going to have a 1v1 here. Does not go too great for Bro. Memento throws the gas, tries to get around the side, but here comes Weather Report. Weather Report doesn't get the KO. Trying. Oh, he's going to get collapsed on. Somehow he's still alive. Bro. Memento makes it out. That's crazy.
Amazing. There were so many people on Bruh there. Sometimes you just play it just right and manage to escape. That was really good plays, really good dodging mechanics there by Bruh.
Oh, but looks like bro does eventually go down. Looks like Kanai was able to get him. That's gonna suck. You survived a while though, so
Yeah,
respect. But
looks like their luck ran out. Sometimes you're just completely cornered and pinched off. Oh, grenade chunks GTB there.
oh, and
Nimbus, no armor.
running around with that Cloud Buster sword from Kingdom Hearts, man. He's trying to get the hit, throw a couple of pot shots out right there. Not gonna be able to get that to connect. A lot of damage taken. Oh, you gotta start drinking soon. Oh, you're not
and that's
gonna.
it. Kinnick scores the Magnum kill there.
Oh man, look at all these
We
players.
got some chaos. Oh, a couple of pinches there, a couple of deaths going out.
There's so many names on the screen right now. It's hard to keep track. You see Zokai in the bottom right. Dadley is also down there trying to rack up some KOs. Oh, here comes the Emu. We just ride him by.
Kinnick's here. Ooh, we just had Walnut get a nice shotgun kill there on the retreating.
Oh, Kinnick.
Easy.
Smoke. All right. Easy KO on Akaline. Going to go ahead and come around on Choco Muffins. That going to be 2 for Kinnick. Are you going to get 2? Chasing him down. Oh, but the third party.
Shredded.
Watch out. Mike and Nike. Oh, Mike and Nike is filthy with this. Snatches that KO from Kinnick. And Kinnick's in a bad spot here. Sandwiched between 2 people. Is going to try to make this. Has no health left. Gets caught by a stray.
Oh, that stings. That stings. That aggression cost him there.
Oh, man. How is Weezy alive?
It's like Wheezy is just trying to hang on to dear life.
Oh man, Mike and Ike on the left looking pretty healthy. Walnut
Doing
below.
There. Grenades come out.
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Shreds the armor on Mike and Ike there. A couple of Deeg shots come out. Has to be careful not to jump into that lingering skunk gas there.
Oh no!
Oh, Frosty will take him out with 1 shotgun burst. Could not escape. Coming down to our final combatant.
How is Wheezy still alive?
Wheezy is just a fighter, just hanging on.
Oh! The peel.
That banana throw to shotgun. Absolutely disgusting. You see Aegis fighting here. Really relying on Icy Crevasse to do some damage, but I think Frosty will have this if Frosty can continue drinking here.
Yeah, Aegis doesn't have enough. Is going to end up falling, tries to drink a little bit more, and Frosty gets the easy dub. Which, I mean, you got to give it up to Frosty. That was as chaotic as can be, right? I mean, even taking a look at the scoreboard, I'm like, what did Frosty do in game 1? I'm looking, and we got, on the graphic they gave me the top 24. And I'm like, I don't even think Frosty's on here, bro. That's crazy. I don't even think he made it in the top 24 after that game 1. But
I think there are going to be some upsets. You know, I think that these players are just so high level that we're not going to have those top 4 players on every single game. But we do have some kicking it until the very end there.
Oh, man. Yeah, Mike and I definitely lasted a good amount of time. Wheezy's probably going to hop up a bit. I want to see the replay on that banana throw because that was like, it was kind of low key. You know, there was a lot of items there. It was hard to see it.
I think it's right here. So there's the banana.
Slips
on it.
Dude.
Wow.
Oh, man. That's so hard to do.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
so hard to do.
Yeah. Mad respect there. That was such a good play by Icy. Icy getting shredded by Frosty here, who manages to just dodge every single shot, then holds it down at the very middle of the circle. Nice positioning, allows them to completely defeat anybody. Did you see that last minute dodge there? Oh my god. That was so good.
And that dodge could have been the difference between like not getting stalled out in the circle there, you know, depending on how much damage they would have taken from that. So that's just good awareness to make sure that you get the heck out the way. But man, what a crazy final bout there. I'm still caught up on that banana peel because that's just like when you're playing Mario Kart and it's like you spin out and then the red shell comes after. Like you don't even get a chance to play, bro. It's like, dang, that's how you do it, man. Shout out to the accuracy.
It does remind me of Mario Kart if you do manage to snipe somebody with a banana peel, you know, like throwing it forward.
Throwing it forward. Yeah, exactly. Because like throwing it back, whatever, all right. You know, like tailgating someone, they throw it back, all right, guaranteed hit. But throwing it forward and then getting the snipe like that,
absolutely. It's
not even a rush. That's like a green shell, you know. And you got and you know, you gotta
have that accuracy. Amazing, an amazing play. Love to see it,
man. That was good. That's the thing about Sorry Man, that those games go so quick, right? It feels like the moment you're commentating the beginning, you're already at the end. We already got 2 games out the way. That's a third of this
I
joint
know.
already done. That means we got 4 more to go. I'm excited to see what the updated scoreboard looks like because I want to see where Frosty ended up, to be honest. I'm like,
I
dude,
am
top 5,
genuinely
top
curious
12.
to see how much the scoreboard has been shaken up by this last match. And it looks like here we have it.
Where is he
Oh,
at?
yes.
Where is he at?
Uh,
Am I even? Oh, here he is. Okay, he's number 9. So he was able
number
to
9.
get
Yeah.
on there before he wasn't even in the top 24. So that's a pretty big jump.
Aegis, though, kind of cementing themselves in, managed to take second place there. So they're just really doing well. A lot of this format is down to survival to the very final circle. Kills do are worth points, but they're not worth too many points. So your placement is going to be really important.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing of note here is that Capri J had probably the biggest fall. They were rank 6 before, and now they're rank 15. But the
Oh
top three
wow!
has remained the same. Mike and Ike and Zokai swapped spots 2 and 3 there. But other than that, Kinix was 5, is still 5, and Icy Crevasse was well, where was Icy Crevasse before? I'm like,
Yeah,
that was,
I think Icy climbed really
yeah,
far.
they were
Went from
20
20th.
before. That's crazy.
Well played, well played. And they were the banana chucker there, so amazing.
Yeah, I like that, the banana checker. Yeah, you got to create a new title for yourself because I was accurate, my man. I was
Icy
pinpoint.
banana chucker crevasse. I love the
That's
sound of it.
rolls off the tongue quite nice, if I do say so myself. It has a ring to it, you know. Oh man.
Amazing. Really excited for this next match.
Okay, so just like that, we have our front runners. I feel like I didn't even get to catch too much of Aegis in that second game, but it looks like they were able to rack up enough KOs that they still managed to remain top of the scoreboard. So that's definitely good job. Good
Absolutely.
job. Consistency is key here.
And yeah, absolutely. And playing defensively, managing to make it into the final circle. Like I said, that's a lot of points. That's a way to win a tournament.
Even taking a look, I mean, what do you think was the biggest decider in that second game for who came out on top? I mean, I know, of course, banana play was great and all of that, but we saw a lot of chaos in that final circle, right? It felt like it could go wherever way. I don't know how Wheezy hung on. I saw them at like 2 health for at least like 20 minutes. I don't. What do you think was the decider there?
So much of it comes down to positioning, and you can try and press like as much luck as possible with positioning, but sometimes, you just get pinched out. You're against 3, maybe 4 people at the same time. They're all shooting at you, and you're going to go down. So some of it's a little bit RNG there, but a lot of it comes down to positioning. And I think Aegis had fantastic positioning. I think Icy Crevasse had really good positioning there. Also, coming down to, as we saw there, more defensive mechanics,
Mm-hmm.
really good dodging there at the end. And and who was that at the end there? Who had the good dodging? Frosty,
Frosty,
yeah.
yeah. And I'm thinking as well, like I have to agree with you, especially like its positioning and then the ability to like manipulate it, right? That's why, some items are so good, grenades, skunk gas, etc. It's
Yes.
like it's a way for you to just manipulate the battlefield in your favor. And we've seen like multiple times already, just in the 2 games that we've witnessed together, how like just getting caught on the tail, like corner of a grenade toss can just pop your health bar and
It just
completely
melts
change
you.
what you were doing before. So it's gonna make a big difference.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. And it's been interesting to see what kind of throwables people have been using in this one. I have seen a lot more skunk gases or skunk nades than I had anticipated.
Mm,
Normally, I see people using a lot of grenades just because in the final circle, tossing out grenades, grenade spam is a good way to just kind of finish off people or, make them retreat. Because if you shred someone's armor, that's almost going to be GG in a final circle there if it's you against them. So it's interesting seeing the more space creating items being utilized there, and I'm curious to see what we're going to see coming up.
yeah, I like that you mentioned that as well because it's like The smaller the circle is, the more effective your item that you throw becomes, right? It's like, all right, if you're in like one of the final circles and it's tiny and you throw a grenade, even if you don't hit your opponent, there's a good likelihood that you're going to force them to retreat into the gas to then rotate back in. And that means they're taking damage either way, right? So if you're a competitive player, you're
Absolutely.
just thinking, like, this is the optimal play to go for. I'm going to get damage one way or another. Of course, I prefer if it hits, but if it doesn't, I still get positioning. And as we were talking about before, it's all about positioning.
Absolutely. And a lot of that knowledge, it just comes from playing the game, especially when it comes to utilizing grenades in the most efficient way, tossing them. Kind of want to toss them in a couple of directions there so people try and like dodge one, land into the other,
Mm-hmm.
that sort of thing. And it's, just an amazing sight to see in the final circles there.
Yeah, you got enough grenades. You can checkmate somebody. You know what I mean? You can just
Oh,
throw it
yeah.
here, 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 and it's like, where are you going to dodge?
Yep, you're
You're
done.
out of options at that point.
You're done.
Oh man, we're taking a look at the map. It looks like we do have our drop. This one's pretty interesting, right? We're going a little bit more on the left side of the map, so that means we could see, quite a few more drops in kind of the Arctic region.
Looking a little bit more Western oriented. Yeah, I imagine a lot of people are going to be dropping into Pyramid, Emu Ranch, and
Super right,
other
maybe.
areas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
got some good options there. Probably not going to see. Well, I mean, it depends. I mean, it is a little bit west favored, but it's still not like too far away. So like, we might see some people go on the east side of the map. Just the rotations have been the biggest point of KOs, right? Like it's like everyone
Oh,
drops
yeah.
in their spot and then the circles gets announced and then that's where people end up running into each other, right? And that's by design, right? If everyone's running toward the same spot, the same objective, when they start rotating in, they're gonna run into somebody else, and that's when they're like, oh no. And that's where in every battle royale of this type, it's always like, what's your strategy going to be? Are you going to be the person that rushes to the center of the circle first and then
Hmm.
you just try to rotate? Or are you going to be someone that tries to like navigate the outskirts? And I found that generally, like, if you're able to finesse the corners of the circles the best, you usually you're able to kind of, you know, work your way in, because being in the middle of the circle is always a double-edged sword, because then it's like you can get pinched from all directions.
Absolutely. And that's a really good point. And I'm really happy that you brought it up because my general strategy when I play in these tournaments and that sort of thing is to kind of ride the edges because,
Mm-hmm.
like you said, I want to control how many people are going to be jumping on me at every possible moment. And so, if I'm standing along the edges in more defensible areas that have better choke points, I can kind of tell where people are going to be. Whereas if I'm in the middle of the map, maybe I can be a lot more aggressive, but that opens myself up to a lot more aggression.
Right, exactly. It's like, you someone comes from your left and you're like, all right, I'm going to retreat to the right. And then you go to the right and there's two other people there. And it's like, wow, because you put yourself in this position, sure, you're not going to be exposed to the gas, but are you going to outplay every person that comes by you?
Yeah,
It's like, it's only so much outplaying you can do, especially in a game like this where, you don't know where the next circle is going to be.
totally. And that's a really good point as well because like at the end of the day, if you have three people shooting at you, you're going to take damage. And if you take too much damage and try and engage with anybody else, you're probably going to lose that fight. So I always, one of my key components when I'm playing these games is to let other people do the fighting for you.
Yeah.
Pick your battles, let other people do the fighting for you, finish people off. There's some people say there's no honor in third partying, but that's how you win these games
No,
a
that
lot of
that
the
third
time.
partying is like the way. It's always
Yep.
it's always a mix, right? Like
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna say you can't get by just third partying, because you
Hmm.
most certainly can. But there is a certain amount of like individual mechanical skill that comes into being able to not only this third party, but like in the event that you do have to 1v1 someone, because sometimes people are persistent.
No
Like
doubt.
sometimes they just really want to go. You need to have the chops to be able to outmaneuver them and get those KOs. And you combine like that skill set and you become a very, very threatening player.
Absolutely. And yeah, that's definitely a core tenet to being a good competitive player is having those 1v1 skills, having those dueling skills, being able to utilize any weapon that comes your way, or you're like extremely specialized, but you're really, really good at it.
Yeah,
As long as you
it
can
goes a
win
long
those
way.
fights.
As long as you have the hours in, like, hey, like, it may sound weird, but like, if you want to be the dude who uses the bow and sparrow and you just that's all you do, I'm not gonna say like your win rate's gonna look great. It could, it could,
Oh
but
yeah.
like you put in enough hours and you become the best bow and sparrow player, like
Oh,
it's something they exist.
I have been melted by amazing bow and sparrow users while I was using very powerful like AK
The Tommy gun, you got
Tommy gun and
like
just
how's this
getting
happening? you know?
outplayed, just completely outplayed. And all you can do is just be like,
Yeah,
way to
yeah.
go, buddy. That was amazing. Teach me. Teach
Yeah.
me how to use the bow and sparrow like that.
I honestly like please. Like whenever I use it, I'm like, this thing is so clunky, I swear to God. And then you watch like actual like seasoned veterans of the trade pull up and they start looking like I don't know, Hawkeye on it. Like they're just like, wah, wah, wah. Like, I swear they're doing moves that aren't even coded into the game. They're like jumping off stuff. It's like
the
what?
finesse. The finesse required with that weapon, and it's the agility and the aim required. It's something else. It's very high skill based weapon, and really cool to see when somebody's really good with it.
And it's one of those weapons where it's like it's too scary to buff. Like you don't want like that thing to be like too good because
Yeah,
for a weapon like that is skill based, if you over tune it then everyone's going to use it, which isn't a
yeah,
bad thing per se, but that speaks to like a balance problem as opposed to like a weapon problem. But like if it's good in the right hands, it's good. Not every weapon needs to have the same amount of usage. But here we go, we're
it's
hopping
true.
into game number 3. Let's see what we got going. We had a pretty even drop across the map. Looks like we remade the lobby, so we're coming a little bit more of the diagonal this time.
It was a pretty interesting, more southerly diagonals. So the amount of
Already?
areas. Oh wow, already getting a drop there. Looks like somebody dropped on someone. Oh please, Mike, pick up that DDG for me. No.
You ain't about it. Gonna grab that blue AK though.
Yeah. Go to town with that blue AK. Picking up some nades, some other materials here. Gonna grab that T2 there. I know that they'll see it. Grab some more AK bullets. Stocked up on AK bullets. Does pick up the DDG here, though. Probably swap it out, yeah, instantly for the epic pistol. Trying to find another pistol so that they can utilize the dual pistols there. I don't know how much experience you have with the dual pistols, but they knock. They are very powerful weapons.
Oh yeah, no, the dualies they go crazy. The fire rate is like so disgusting. They can melt
Absolutely.
a health bar in a matter of seconds. Especially you get those early, it's hard to contest with.
Yeah, time to kill up close with the dual pistols is extremely short. Very, very powerful.
Oh,
Oh, and here they come out. Looks like Dadley's had some good dodges there. Gets shredded with their armor. Trying to pull an escape, but being a little cheeky about it. Maybe testing the waters here, seeing if they can get a couple shots on. No, Dadley's does end up retreating there.
yeah, it looks like Nuka was successfully juked there as Dadlius was able to kind of throw that skunk ass. He used it as essentially deployable cover and then retreat toward the north side. But we got Killer of the Night on the bottom right here. Are they going to duke it out? Looks like Nuka is trying to shoot some shots off, and it looks like Killer of the Night is going to retreat into the night there as we go ahead. And, it's raining bananas.
Yeah, we got that Banana Rain. And people don't really know this, but Banana Rain actually does spawn bananas on the map. Just hard to see from time to time there. And I'm curious, yes, it looks like Miner is picking up bananas here. Hopefully they start utilizing them to trap more items. Picks up a T3 there on an Emu in a really good place here. Could use better weapons, rocking green weapons, green bow, green AK. Needs to go into the more populated areas to start finding some better weapons there.
Oh, at the corner of the circle here as well. Clear the Knight's going to come on the bottom. I think Miner sees him. I don't know if they're going to go. Oh, hopped on the Emu. Yeah, get carjacked. That's the way we do it. And now Kit trying to finesse. He's like, oh, no, I don't know what to do. That's one of the – I love the fact that you can just hop on somebody else's Emu, bro. That's one of the best ways to freak someone out.
You know, sometimes it's the best strategy to get someone on an Emu off of you.
Oh
Oh,
man.
some firefights going out. Looks like Sky is getting chunked a little bit, kind of quartering themselves, but Sky brings it to them. Kid just kind of wandering off there. Doesn't want any part of that.
Okay, yeah, no, sometimes, sometimes you're just like, it's too early, like
Mm-hmm.
you gotta weigh the risk reward of like your placement and how
Wildcat
late into the game it
juking it
is.
out. Absolutely the case. Absolutely the case. Wildcat shooting a couple of deke shots over at Frosty there. Frosty has the bow. Looks like Wildcat is just going to disengage. Both of them disengage. Both of them deciding, like you said, a little bit too early for them.
We're gonna see Wildcats pushing up here. You're gonna run into weather report on the north left side. Has two people behind him. They're gonna see each other now. Tries to get the third party. Ends up taking quite a bit of damage. This is a lot for Wildcat. Probably gonna need to retreat here. We have Dashy the Angel in the north. On the south side, we're getting some shots coming out as well, and he is just running. Wildcat, run, run for your life. Get out of there.
Wildcat was just getting peppered, absolutely pinched there as the gas was coming in. Everybody was around the outer rim there, and Wildcat just had to get out of it.
Oh man, yeah, it was a little bit of a scary scenario there.
Oh
my gosh.
Bruh, coming around the corner with the shotgun instantly takes out and banana traps that item pile there.
Oh, everyone's emu'd up, and we got the thick emu over there as well. The extra hardiness. We got some Captain Pickles just trying to heal up there. You can see OG Prodigy just doing donuts in the parking lot right now, trying to see what is going to be the option.
Oh yeah, look at all these emus. It's an amazing sight to
Hey.
see. Oh, I love to see it. Had a little bit of camaraderie.
Oh man.
Bruh, taking out we don't whisper with the AK there.
Oh, he's hitting the stutter step across the map right now. We're getting close to the final series. We got 23 individuals alive. Some fighting on the ice in the top left. All right, Wheezy goes down. Oh, there goes the emu.
Also goes down. Ooh, Frosty taking a lot of damage. Really needs to be agile. Has the banana forker, so they are healing up with bananas on the ground there. Really well played.
Okay, Killer of the Night. Chill in the top. Oh, they don't see him. Oh, the emu.
Oh.
Comes around. Another emu died. Oh, it is the emu graveyard right now. No emus left. Just animals.
All emus have been taken out.
Emus are animals, but yeah, y'all know what I mean.
Not the sentient ones.
Ooh, we got Zokai over there. Alkaline Mix shooting some bullets. Could potentially pick up some KOs here. Isn't going to commit, though. Going to heal up instead. But Zokai's on the left side. I don't think they know. Zokai comes down, shoots that shotgun. Going to retreat. Doesn't want to get too far. Actually has great positioning here to use that shotgun. It's very close quarters.
Oh, nice.
Boom, gets the pop. No, doesn't get the KO. One more hit.
Wow.
It's going to be a tough time for Alkaline Mix. Zokai trips. That could be bad. Somehow gets out alive. Alkaline Mix definitely going to go down, though. Zokai's inside healing up. No one's inside the tent.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Zoe comes down there with the deagle. Oh, slips on the banana there.
Oh, has it?
Zokai coming out. Oh! Zoe takes it. Just a couple of misfires there from the shotgun by Zokai, and Zoe takes advantage of that using the spray of the SMG and takes it. Congratulations, Zoe.
Man, that was tough because I think Zokai definitely had, I want to say, the game there. Like I felt like, the positioning of where the final circle kind of ended up, there was like a lot of, I don't even know what to call them. Like, I'll just call it cover. I don't really know. They're like hills, but not really. They're like just like kind of raised rocks and mountains.
Little boulders.
Yeah, and he was just like, he had the great spot to just like peek out of a corner, shoot somebody, and then go back. And they didn't really have a way to force him to take a long distance engagement. But kind of in the last final bout, I just think he just missed too much. That was like an accuracy thing.
Sometimes, those shotguns, they kind of trick you. You think like, oh, hey, it's got a good spread here, but up close, it's really pinpoint.
And they really
I'm amazed that absolutely crazy that Zokai managed to live through that banana slip.
Oh man, yeah, and the Alkaline Mix goes down. Some shots coming out over there. I love that though. It's like, look at him fall on his ass. He just whoop.
Just whoop. Man. Nobody capitalized on that either. Alkaline just taking a gander, being like, oh, what's this guy doing? Here we go, the final circle here. Yeah, Zod even
Oh,
fell
you
down
just
on the. Oh, you
missed.
know that whiff there, but also kind of just not standing your ground. Went for a dodge
Mhm.
there, but the SMG has better cover. I
But
think that if they were able to, they could have pulled that out. But looks like Zokai is no worse for the wear, ending up in first place with Aegis in second and Mike and Ike in third now.
yeah, I mean, taking a look, it looks like Zokai was able to get what 6 points in comparison to last hand. Go ahead. Oh, not Zokai, not 6, 9 points. Sorry. To go ahead and put them at rank 1, which is good to see. Aegis again,
Aegis, yeah.
staying up here, but looking at the previous to now, Aegis must have gotten knocked out early. Because they're still sitting at 24 points. They were at 24 points before, and now they're still at 24 points. So, at the very least, they this is why getting that early bump is so useful, because even if you don't have a great game, you're still able to compete with the other people now. So now, even though Aegis is behind, they're still sitting at the second ranked spot, whereas before, that could have been a lot more detrimental. So that's why performing early is a good thing.
Absolutely, and really good point there. Really good point. You do want to get those really good games early on. Gives you kind of that buffer. Just makes it a little bit not as bad if you have a really bad game there because you've already brought it.
Okay. Just like that, we had some Super 6 Super Animal Royale action. We are halfway through this tournament, which
Wow.
means, they are going to have 3 more games left, which will be some crazy action. But before we hop in to those crazy games, I think we may have hinted at something a little bit earlier, but we got some treats for y'all. Y'all should take a peep.
Oh man, that's so awesome. I'm so excited to see Twitch drops for this game. That's so amazing. It's just crazy news.
Which I'm like, said October 24th through the 31st, my birthday tomorrow, the 24th. For my
Get it.
birthday, I get some Twitch drops. Hey, we got the replay. Look at my boy over here. He's what do you call it?
Sick.
It's like a vampire hunter, coming out here. Got the steak. He's ready to stab some fools.
Got some Van Helsing action over here.
Oh
on
man,
this
looking like
little tiger.
Alucard, the Castlevania up in this piece. He's ready to go. He's ready to rock.
Get your birthday digs.
That's what I'm
Get
saying. This
'em.
could be yours. Just for watching some Star on Twitch, man. Hey, I don't know about you, but to me that sounds like a very easy ask.
Absolutely. Absolutely. These games today have been absolutely phenomenal. It's been awesome to watch these high level combatants going at each other.
Oh,
And
it's the 25th. I can't even read. Sheesh. I can't even read. I said 24th. This is my birthday.
maybe
It said the 25th. Oh man.
maybe we're just more focused on the
I
birthday.
can't
Let's
embarrass.
all
Anyway,
no. Let's wish Flambo a happy birthday here.
that's the first business day after my birthday. We'll take that. It's like,
Yeah.
hey, it's my birthday. Hey, it starts up on the
That's
first
the
business
one.
day. We'll take it. Okay, Monday, fine, we'll take it. But no, that's crazy. That's crazy. We could be having. I mean, I'm just looking at the drip on my friend El Tigre here. And I'm like, man, this is this is that stuff. This is that good sugar honey iced tea. I want. I rock the owl in game. I got the owl, and then I
Oh hell
kind of
yeah.
piece it up with the beanie. He goes crazy with the lightsaber. But just imagine having a little vampire lightsaber owl coming out with the.
Be
Ooh,
sick.
I'm saying.
Absolutely sick.
That's what I'm here for.
I
Maybe
love
some
it.
emotes, tombstones.
I'm totally excited for it. That's an awesome setup. So I'm really proud of them. Really happy that they're going to be Twitch drops for Super Animal Royale coming out.
And on top of that, this is just the first.
Yep.
Y'all are smoking something. If you think this is gonna be the only time, if you think it's gonna be the only time, ooh, maybe I'm making promises that I can't keep. But I'm like, I wouldn't imagine enabling a feature like that and then being like, we're only gonna do it once. So
no,
there's more to come, guys.
There's no way. Absolutely. And that costume is sick. I'm really excited to get my grubby paws all over that one.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to Birdman up on it. You know what I mean? Oh, here we go. Game number 4. is going to be starting quite soon. And at this point, we've had our standings, you know, for a while now. Zokai, Aegis, Mike, and Ike, they've been the top 3 for a minute now. But of course, we cannot sleep on Zote, or Zote, rather, and Icy Crevasse, because they've been creeping behind for a little bit now. At any moment now, they could just go ahead and pop their way through.
Have a couple more games here to be able to pull it back, and I think they are the caliber of players. All of these players are the caliber of players to be able to pull it back here. So I'm excited to see this match. We'll see who finishes on top here. A couple of drops coming out here. Looks like the Eagle was on the more western side of the map, so we won't see Pig's Isle port in this one unless somebody really, really, really wants to get over there.
Okay, here we go. We're getting that zoom in on Zote. Straight out the cut.
Ooh,
gonna run in.
Here we go.
Oh, grab that armor,
Oh.
Zote. No, we're just gonna dip. Okay, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. That's probably the better play, because at least you're not stuck inside still. You know, if you double back for that armor, you might be in trouble. So
risky play going for that shotgun. That's how you get knocked out early. Somebody grabs shotgun, instantly kills you in one shot.
Yeah, it's like, you ain't got armor for that, buddy. You can see Zoe right now don't really got the best loadout. You know, he's struggling. He's on the struggle bus. He's like, please, someone, I need handouts, food stamps, anything. I just give me something right now. You got this gray pistol, got a gray hunting rifle, got nothing
no armor
going for him right now. No job. Resume looks bad. Like, okay, there we go. We got some green armor. Okay, so we got at least got a callback. That's it.
Grabbing up all these bananas here. Snag the dual armor. Guess that other one was smelly.
Okay, I was about to say. I was like, I thought he grabbed the gray armor for a second. I'll go to. I'm about to flame. Okay, here we go.
Nice shot by Wheezy there, taking out the armor of Frosty. Frosty will do a swap there onto the T1. Have Wheezy coming around here. Wants to engage more.
Oh, there's an emu on that side, though. You're going to be pinched between.
Oh, darts go out on the emu. Emu's going to take 2 darts worth of damage.
Oh, man, he's sick.
Just working.
Yeah. Oh, man. Frosty, you finessing Frosty around this dude on the emo. He wants him. Oh, man, he's just. Oh.
Looks like Frosty's going to get it.
Oh, grenade. Oh, that's the way to ice him out. He's just going to wait there.
Come on, Frosty. Go through it. Go through the grenade. You can do it.
Oh, eat the shroom, bro. There's a shroom right there. Eat it.
Oh!
Snipes from downtown.
Disgusting. That was an absolutely disgusting play.
Except for the fact that he missed the first shot. Like, come on, he wasn't.
Yep.
Bro, you know, you'd be gone right now if you didn't miss that first shot. Now you got to go back.
Did manage to hit them with the DDG there, but they managed to survive with 1 HP.
Oh my gosh. Imagine if Frosty gets KO'd here, bro. That would be high-key embarrassing. Oh, it's raining bananas. Oh, we might get third party. Yeah, Frosty's just going to leave now. All of that.
Done.
All
frustrated.
Of that to not get the KO.
A sick banana throw there, though.
Oh, man.
Here comes Dadliest with a hunting rifle. Dadliest is really good with a hunting rifle, really good with skilled weapons like sniper rifles, magnums, but decides to disengage completely there.
Okay, here we got Crazy K. Rocking around, got the bow and sparrow, got the dualies, got the pitchfork.
Gonna do some farming here.
Yeah, try to rake some grass, see what we got. Oh, got miner on the side, and you're gonna try to pop that. Oh no, you're just gonna jump out. Okay, we scrapping.
Take it out, take it out. Manages to take out the ball, considers that a victory.
Yeah, especially Crazy K had less armor there anyway, so maybe
goes
not
back to landscaping.
Take. Yeah. Make that garden look good.
Frosty coming out with a couple AK shots on the emu there. Oh, that pinch right there was nasty.
Yeah.
It's just Bob.
Rocking a hard place. Oh, Frosty's in a tough spot here. We got Zote on the side here coming down on Metro. And I'm just going to take a sip of that cup grade. Stay topped off. You really want it. Sometimes that one difference in your health can really go all the way there. You're going to tape up as well.
You know, it really does. It really does. Especially if you're fighting someone with a DDG. 3 shots if you're topped off. 2 shots if you have even 1 HP missing.
Okay. Shooting some bullets. Hero goes down.
Oh, that snipe was disgusting by Clockwork Doves.
Let's get the quick one. Ooh, hunting rifle from Zote. Shooting some bangers out. Gotta check behind you as well. Weather report's right behind. Here we got the final circle coming in. Some
This is a
scrapping
crush.
top right. Oh gosh, you guys are right next to each other, up close and personal. They're both gonna go down. I think the gas might get them. No, manages to come out around the side.
Wow.
How is Bam Bam alive?
Look at that HP. That was 1 HP for sure.
That's what we were talking about. I was thinking topped off some important. Bam Bam manages to come out here. Ooh, Alkaline Mix misses the shot. Manages to pick up one. Is pinched. Oh, might get third partied. Has to run away here, but the circle's going to come in 2 seconds. You got to tape up first, but your health gets hit directly from the circle. You have to run. Alkaline Mix, how do you get out alive here? You go inside.
Ooh, somehow managing to stay alive.
Is someone going to check? Oh, God.
Got caught up on somebody there. There's nowhere to hide here. Nowhere to run. This is a disgusting pinch here.
Oh, Aegis doesn't have enough. Can't get over.
Oh,
the gas. Couldn't get the roll right. And now Bra Memento gets popped.
Nicely done, Yoki.
Yoki looking good. I don't see Zokai in this final circle. I think Zokai must have gone down already.
Must have missed that one.
Okay, there's some gas. Oh, the Emo's coming out to play. Immediately gets murked.
Just absolutely shredded. Looks like Wildcat is a little worse for the wear than between two players.
Clean kill.
Takes them out.
Oh,
Deadliest not doing so well here.
Uh-oh. Dashing the Angel trying to get something here.
Look
Caught
at
in
those
between
dodges.
two people. The sh-movement. The sh-movement. Oh,
Icy Crevasse here.
Fairly healthy on both of them. Not a lot of armor, though. Grenades coming out. We shooting shots. Oh, Dashin needs a couple
Icy Crevasse using the banana forker there.
You're missing too much, man. You missing too much.
Oh, with the melee takes out Icy Crevasse. Dashi the Angel, congratulations.
Hits him with the BM finish.
I think they were completely out in their guns. It's all they had left.
Oh, you know what? Hey, when push comes to shove, man, you gotta use every trick in the book.
Icy Crevasse there was dancing around using the banana forker to heal up during that engagement there. Really good dodging. Works really well with the bow and sparrow. About the only gun that you could properly do that with.
Oh, we about to see this banana throw into failure. Godlike play starts like here, right? It's like right. He shoots some bullets. Boom, boom, boom.
Takes out the emu. Shreds them a little bit here. Kind of has a thank here with the gas right in front of him. And then we have the banana come out.
He's like, yeet!
Boom! Hits
like,
them. Does hit them. Oh. If that first shot, like you said, if it would have hit.
Yeet! Oh, no! He's like, God, someone help me!
I bet his heart stopped
I've fallen
right there.
and I can't get up. But I'm also like, man, you could have. I guess he must have thought for sure that the damage over time would have gotten the KO there, but
and it was close. It was really close. There were only a couple of hit points there left on them, but in a tournament like this, you got to finish them off.
You
gotta give them the two-tap.
The last grain of rice off the plate, bro. No excuses. No excuses.
It counts.
It ain't done till it's done, man. It's like when you go to like a hot wings eating contest and you still got meat, bro. Why is there meat on the bone?
Oh yeah,
you know
yeah. They won't. They're gonna count that against you.
I want to see a skeleton, man. Come on now.
Alkaline managing to survive here against all odds during this crush, and there were so many players in this little area of the map. It's really interesting to see Pixel Port come into play here in the final circle.
Yeah, there was nowhere to run right here. Yeah, the walls.
Just walls of death. Poor Aegis here just could not make it that little centimeter out of the gas.
I know. I did this one dodge was botched there, and it made the difference because they tried to get around the corner, didn't quite get it right. Went for the second attempt, and at that point, it was too late.
Look at these banana forker plays here. Throws out bananas, eats them during the fight. Absolutely crazy.
Oh my
really
gosh,
well done.
He just started swinging. I can't. I just started swinging, and that melee attack is like a little bit disjointed too. You know, like it hits a little further than you think it would.
It does, absolutely.
Because of like how the X and the Y axis line up and stuff. They want to make sure that it's fair, so it hits a little bit higher and lower than you would think. But
it does. Looks like we have Zokai in first place here, Icy Crevasse in second place, and Aegis in third place.
Okay, so all things considered, not too bad of a look for Aegis, considering that game 3 they got like no points, and then they were able to come back in game 4 and get It looks like I think they got probably like 6. Yeah, they got 6 points, right, to bring them back to 30. So now Zokai, Isaac Rivas, and Aegis all kind of in contention. Dashi the Angel though has been creeping up slowly. I don't think
has been creeping up.
I don't think we've brought enough attention to that, because Dashi the Angel, if I look back, where were they at before? Let me see. There was a point where they had 11 points. Oh man, yeah, that was literally the game before. They went from 11 to 27.
Oh wow.
That is a jump if I've ever seen one. You know what I mean? That's like, your hops are unrivaled. That is crazy height.
Whisper also climbing up the ranks there, getting into 5th place, just showing that this is anyone's game at the moment. The points there, nobody's really running away with this.
Dadliest too, in taking a look here. Dadliest, you know, even though we kind of both know Dadliest to be a very competent player, taking a peek at it before, I don't even think they were in the top 24. Or, yeah, no, not even in the top 24. But now Dadley is sitting at 9th, getting some spots up there as well.
Sometimes you just manage to find your footing a little bit into the tournament there, and you can pull it back, and we'll just see if they have it in them to clutch it out.
Yeah, I agree. Sometimes you just got to reel it in. You know, we're coming down to, you know, the final games here. We got game 5, and then, you know, after that, game 6. You know, it's like that's it. You know, you got 2 more. So like the room for mistakes is low. The margin of error has significantly tightened. That window is so small now. You have to play your best Super Animal Royale.
You've got to bring it now. Now is the time. If you were gonna bring it, you got to do it now. Get all those kills, finish first. You know, upset. Yeah, bring the upset. I want to see the upset.
For spaghetti, you know what I mean? No knees weak here. There's not enough time. You get 1 shot, or at least you get 2, because there's 2 rounds left. But you can't let it get to you. So here we go. We had a similar drop to this one before, maybe even the exact same, but pretty close to this, where it comes kind of from the east side down to the southwest, or rather, sorry, the northwest to the southeast. Rather, there we go. But Super Right Mountain, always going to be a semi-popular pick. We got a couple people in Lake Slippity. We already got bullets going. That's how action-packed this game is. Someone trying to pick up a quick one. Looks like it's going to be Killer of the Night on Clockwork Doves, trying to get something going on there. But I don't know if it'll amount to something. You know,
people trying to be more aggressive.
Oh.
Now that a lot more is on the line.
Oh, man.
Oh, breaks the ball there on Clockwork. I think Clockwork is chasing them with a DDG.
Okay.
Oh.
Killer of the Night gets out. You've been running for a minute now. But
I could hear them choking on the DDG there, but managed to get away. Oh, knows that Bruh's underneath them, heard them. You know. Shots come out, nothing connects.
And just warning shots. He doesn't even care if they hit or not. He's just like, hey, get away from me, bro.
They're just like, I'm armed, and I will defend myself here, so...
Endangered
us.
us.
If you want to throw down.
Oh, here comes Yoki. He'll stab you.
Oh, get him. Oh, this is a great time to utilize it. Oh, that was close. That was disgustingly close. Yoki managing to take that. Grabs the T3 for his troubles. And the tape gun there. Needs to heal up, but has no health juice. Oh, yeah, Zero health juice.
Are you not checking those rooms, Yoki? Like, there is some juice in those rooms. There's some big jugs in there you're just ignoring. Oh, man. All right, well, now you got to tiptoe around every corner. Good luck.
Absolutely.
All right, we got Stealthy Tiger.
3 people duking it out. 4 duking it out here in Swamplands. Interesting place to be fighting.
This is what cracks me up about online games, man. You got people like a Stealthy Tiger, Weather Report, and then you just got Eric. What you doing, Eric? Having a good day today? I hope your day is sunshine and rainbows, Eric.
I love it. I love it. Speaking of which, it's just Bob over here. Ooh, taking a dart to the face. Taking 2 darts to the face. Only needs 1 more dart. Only needs 1 more dart to get absolutely
chain those together
here.
Chain those together. Ooh.
Grabs the T2, but the T2's not going to help against the dart gun.
It goes right through. Doesn't care about armor. Hits you right where it hurts. Directly in the veins.
Yep. Makes you a little sick there. Coughing around. Horking up. Not looking so good.
Oh, no. There's Okai on the left side. Just kind of wheeling around. You know, Captain Eagle over here just slowly finessing. Okay.
Just having a stroll, just taking it easy. Knows that they're in first place, has swagger.
Yeah, honestly, he's a little shuffle.
Here we have Dashy. Finished very well, first place last round. Rocking the Magnum and SMG. Got your long range, got your short range covered.
You got the little homie in the back as well.
Oh yeah, wow, that's a flex. Having the pet out in a tournament there. The pet kind of gives you away sometimes.
Yeah, it could potentially compromise your positioning, but you know what? Sometimes you need the emotional support animal.
You do. I appreciate the pat there, just to really show it.
really bring the point home. Oh man. Oh, okay. Dashy's gonna see ADKB.
Ooh, that Magnum shot comes out.
Yeah, IDK, bro. I guess this was supposed to be A. I get it now. Okay.
Ooh, skunks them out. Lots of damage taking.
Ooh, Dashy.
And
quick one.
Dashy will absolutely destroy them. That was a really good play by Dashy there to use the skunk nade to force them to have to run through it.
just two bros duking it out. Hey, yo, nice emo, bro. Yeah, no problem. Hey, we just creeping through. Oh, this guy ain't having it though. He's like, no friendship here, man. The power of friendship goes crazy.
I didn't know that you could be friends on a battlefield like this. Oh, that DDG shot will absolutely destroy them by Wolfenstinger. Good shot there. They are one tap though right now.
Oh my gosh, how? Oh, they're gonna pop here. They have to pop here.
Oh, the gas! Don't do it, Wolfen. Oh, ooh, double kill by Bruh.
Yeah, that's the best possible position. Yeah. It's like, oh man, two low health individuals right next to me. Don't mind if I do.
We're watching Zoan here. Zoan actually a good friend of mine, good player of the game. Throws that nade. Oh, gets it off.
Uh-oh.
Almost completely destroyed that other player.
Be careful.
He's going to take it to Zoan. Dig
so
shots coming out.
Stealthy Tiger, you're pulling up on a Stealthy Tiger. He is stealthy.
Oh,
you better
he will
watch
get
out.
you too. They'll get you.
Oh, and now he definitely knows you're there, Zoan. Firing a couple shots here.
Oh, look at that loot
gosh.
pile. I bet there's bananas all up in it though.
Be careful.
Oh, manages to scoop up that legendary Thomas.
Zokai and Prodigy about to duke it out 1v1 inside the Super Milk Bar, and he's gonna dip set and then meet three other animals for his trouble. Zokai's gonna sit inside the bar though, and I would too, because if no one else is inside and everyone else is fighting outside, well then I'll just kind of wait till the coast is clear.
Genius just getting rained on by ooh.
Oh my gosh!
Genius!
Oh, the gas gets out! Oh, wow, but the circle's coming in. Genius.
I don't know how Genius survives this one. Managing to heal up pretty well though. Oh, takes it back to them. Absolutely crushing Dashy with the mag there.
Oh man, and Zokai's still alive. I think he's still in the bar. He's still in the bar. He's just chilling.
Zokai's just chilling.
You're just chilling. He's playing a smart.
He's kind of dealing with bananas there. Oh, slipped on the bananas. Takes out Mike and Ike. Looks like we have Sky against Zokai. Zokai is one tapped. Oh, needs to reload.
Are you the better player? You're the better player, Zokai, with no health.
My god. Oh, Sky, all you needed to do was pull out your melee, buddy. You were close enough, but Zokai pulls it out. Wow, way to go, buddy. That was huge.
Oh, man. If it was Zokai, dude, that might have cemented
so
the dub.
Good. I think so. That's a lot of points. A lot of points.
Oh, man.
Looks like we had that play there that boxed out that other player from Dashy. Dear Burrito. A really good play there. Really good positioning. Knew where they were going to have to come through. Looks like we had our camaraderie there.
Wow. Oh, yeah. The good old friendship is magic, baby. Yes.
Poor Wolfenstinger just trying to run for their lives. Gets hit by this this random spray there as Bruh takes out two people, getting the double kill. And then Zokai cementing his position in the Super Milk Bar is bartender taking care, holding it down.
He's like, I got all kinds of milk. I got whole fat. I got soy milk. I got almond milk. he was just chilling there. He was posted up. You know, he bought that joint all for himself.
Ooh. I must have missed that Stealthy Tiger mag shot there. But the genius play here was disgusting, absolutely destroying Dashy after Dashy had almost killed Genius.
You can see Zokai just chilling in the crib down there, man. and, and then comes around, comes inside, Eunice gets popped, and then, oh man. And then he's like, oh man, I gotta get past these at some point, you know. Slip and slide.
Surprised that he made it past it without getting destroyed. Because I think Mike and I heard it here, but had to deal with Sky. So it was just really good timing. Really good timing there.
Oh man.
And
dude.
you can see that suppressed pistol. So powerful.
Sky. Oh man, this choke. Oh,
just could not reload. Swapped to sniper rifle. Could have meleeed them.
I was gonna say, I was
like,
that's a moment where the melee might be the optimal play. You know, circle's small. You need one more hit, but at that point, you probably don't know how much health Zokai has. You know, especially if he's coming up like that, you're probably thinking, oh man, he probably has like full armor and yada yada yada. But
100%. But yeah, I mean, at that point, if you're super up close, the sniper rifle is probably not going to do it. And with that Thomas gun needing to reload, not getting the time off, it's time to switch to melee and pray.
Oh man, Zokai 46. Icy Crevasse though.
Could do it. Could pull it out.
Yeah, I thought it might be like clear cut at this point, but it's still in the realm of possibility. It's probably going to be between those top two, but. That's definitely something on the table there.
It's a close game. I mean, maybe Zokai has a slip up, and we'll see what happens. Looks like we have some more goodies coming your way. We have the second code being announced here, and that code for some delicious treats here. Make sure you jump on it. Is going to be good game. Throw that in there. Click that cog. Click on coupon code. Enter in good game. Get your goodies. Get your digs. Have a good time with that.
GG. You know, get yourself some merch. As we were saying before, these are limited time codes. Like, these aren't going to be active the entire time. So like, you guys got to put that in right now. Claim your swag. Take a look. Look at that. Ooh, black tracksuit. Popcorn.
Flex.
You know, I'm just here to watch, you know. We're sitting in theaters. I'm watching Shang-Chi right now. This is, oh man, this is good entertainment, man. And what better way to sell it home than say, hey, go get yourself some popcorn and a tracksuit, because we just chilling, man. We're like generic anime protagonist number 10, you know, just sitting in a tracksuit and getting hit by a truck or something. Anyway, here we go. We got one final game, the bout of bouts. You know, this is final round.
Comes down to this.
Who you got your chips on? Think Zokai got it?
You know, Zokai has been extremely consistent. So just looking at this scoreboard, if I had to bet, I'd probably say Zokai takes this one home. However, you know, like we said, Icy Crevasse is not out of the running, and even Whisper there, jumping up from 5th into 3rd.
Yeah, and you know, the thing is as well, is like, as much as this is in the control of the player, it's also not. And what I mean by that is, like, Zokai can try to play out of his mind and, you know, do the best that he can. Meanwhile, the players can go ahead and take a look at the leaderboard and be like, I don't want Zokai to win. I want Icy Crevasse to win, or I want Whisper to win. And then, like, you hop in that next lobby and suddenly you jump out the plane and you see 15 other animals dropping with you. And you're like, uh-oh. You know, like, it's like, are you going to come out? You could be the best player in the world, man. You got 15 people coming on after you. You're going to have a tough time. If he gets knocked out early, if Icy Crevasse gets knocked out early, there's still a chance here for, like,
it's very open.
Whisper or even Dashy to come out on top if they get enough KOs. So this is still in the realm of, like, I don't know who's going to take it. A safe betting man would go Zokai. Heck, Aegis might even be able to do something crazy. You'd have to be crazy if you're Aegis, though. You need a lot of points there.
You'd need to be absolutely cracked. This game would have to be like the culmination of all games.
You gotta hit tool assisted levels there. Yeah, you really gotta be a speed run, like you're playing Hades. You gotta be playing Hades for like the 1,000,000th time, right? Like your first run of Hades, like you don't have anything unlocked in your mirror.
No, you don't have anything yet.
You're like, oh man, this is tough. But like, once you got it all figured out, maybe then you can do it. We'll see.
We'll see. And it's round 6, so they're all warmed up and ready to go.
Yeah, no excuses here. You can't say, oh, my hands were cold. That's my favorite, John. I always say, oh man, my hands were cold. I couldn't do it. You know, my early onset arthritis was giving me trouble. Now it's 6 games in. You ain't warm them up yet. You ain't put no gloves on. You know, this is it. Oh yeah, listen to the music of my
nighttime.
people. Yeah, it's October, baby. Play them
Love
organs. Oh man. And I love it because it's like a spoopy remix of the bass theme, right? But you kind of gotta listen for it, right? Because at first it may sound like it's a completely different tune, and then you're like, oh wait, no, it's still
they did
that
such a good
joint.
job with it. And I love the Tang fountain in the middle there.
Oh yeah.
I want to go get me
Tang.
a cup of it.
You know, put that quotation as Tang. You know what I mean? It's a. Oh man, you got the hockey mask in there too. You know.
Love it. Love it. Look at all these critters just getting ready. Wonder how they're feeling there.
I know, man. They must be feeling pretty good because they about to start looking like, oh no, some vampire hunter, some Van Helsing stuff in a couple moments, man. They're gonna be jamming out in front of the tank. You know what I mean?
It's disgusting. I love it.
Oh man,
I love it.
It looks like they got a V8 fountain. You know, V8 splash, like a carrot. Oh man,
gotta stay healthy.
Yeah, of course. You know. That's one way to do it, man. V8, it's great for like your colon, I think, or something. I don't know, dude. I'm not a healthcare professional, but pretty sure it's good for stuff.
I mean, they sell it that way, right?
Right.
They sell it
Who
that
knows
way.
what's actually in it, man? Probably got like high fructose.
Oh,
whatever.
now they're rolling.
Ooh.
Wow, rolled 69 from 1 to 69.
Wow, that is.
I need a dab there.
Kudos to you. Yeah, I need a. Oh, you know, you get one of those for clean 69, man. That's. And for those of you who don't know about 69, it's just a number.
It's just a number. Don't worry about
it. Number, yeah.
it.
It's a symmetry school, that's all.
Yeah. I think it's one of the zodiac signs, something like that.
Yeah, it's like the yin yang symbol or whatever.
Yeah,
that's what it's all about. Oh man, black and white. You give some, you take some. There you go. So with that said, you know, hopping into the final bout, and my man is tweaking on the side there. Look at him. Into the floss, tweaking the floss combo. Oh man, who gave him too much sugar?
They were drinking from the fountain, I think.
Yeah, that's what that Tang dude. You look at it. Oh man, slow down. You're off that Tang.
I think we might need an exorcist here.
Yeah, we might. Oh man, this is the Conjuring, bro. Got all kinds of stuff in my dude. There we go. Back to the fly. That's what I'm talking about. That's what the kids know. It's TikTok dances or whatever, right? Fortnite, yeah, you know.
Yep, you got it. You got it.
Oh man, there we go. That's my favorite dude. What's his name? Marina. There we go. Marina going crazy.
Absolutely. Hey, look, we've seen this flight path before.
Yes. Yeah, not a couple times, but maybe 3 at this point. You know, something around it. It's been
cemented.
Similar trajectory. You know, I mean, there might be slight differences on where this line has been on the x-axis, but without being able to compare them, I could just say they're the same. You know, like
pretty consistent.
Oh, here we go. The final countdown is here.
Here we go. Let's do this.
You know, this is it. This is it. Now it's
time.
really one shot. It's really one shot now.
Ooh, I love the nighttime as well.
Okay, coming down. Got to keep it gloomy for this final bout here. Make sure you
dropping into Emu Ranch. Gloop here. Ooh, manages to land on the blue SMG. We'll probably keep that to the end of the game. Gets a T2 there and a hunting rifle. Looks like Gloop is going to go on the hunt. Will we see a couple shots come out? None connect. Oh! Wanted so badly to nail that hunting rifle shot.
Are we playing this game?
Oh, get it.
I love it though. It's like, yeah, yo, who can be the best sharpshooter here? You know, you get one shot, quite literally, then you got to reload. So it's like, okay, can you make it count? And it looks like they decide to back off. Stealthy Tiger gets gunned.
Dark gun. Whoa, shape-shifting trash. I love you so much for picking up that weapon.
He doesn't even go back to pick up a tier 3. He's chill. Oh, he has tier 3 of his own. Anyway, he's chilling. Right? No, he doesn't.
K holding up. He hears them.
That's okay. Yeah. Oh, this is not gonna look good for you. Oh, crazy K.
Shapeshifting needs to bring it here. Both shots go out. Oh, comes across Wolfenstinger.
The worst possible future.
Oh, crazy K manages to snipe that kill with the shotgun there. Wolfenstinger grabs the DDG and the green AK. Wow!
Wow.
Sick snipe, Yoki. Absolutely disgusting. Well played there.
And that's why I love the hunting rifle, man. The sound that it makes, yeah, it makes the KO that much more satisfying. Like, it just, blow, you're dead. You know,
it's so satisfying to get those snipe kills. So satisfying.
Man. No scope needed, man. You just, boom.
Absolutely destroyed that emu. One shot on that emu and it's gone.
Okay.
Yoki just being a terror here. Wants the win. Over to Zote. Oh, looks like we have a fight up there against Sky and I can't read the name from here.
Yeah, it's like we got Zote, Sky chilling on the left side. We got comically FML coming back. Oh, we got a pinch here. Zote is gonna go down.
Bam Bam stealing that kill. Sky not happy about it.
Yoki's up there. Yoki's trying to get some of the fun. Oh no.
Oh, misses that snipe. Bam Bam just managing to hold up there.
Sky
probably saved. Yeah, Sky knows, but I think Yoki saved Bam Bam's life. Sky is going to go in there now. Oh, but nice. A little bit late there. Had the right idea. Just late play.
Okay. And then we got, I don't even know how to pronounce this dude's name. I'm just going to call him X.
Zine.
Zine on the scene here. Not doing much right now. Here comes Marina. We saw Marina tweaking earlier. They might be able to do some damage here. If they start tweaking on the opponents, whew, they won't know what to do.
Absolute mind games. Oh, that was so close. Icy Crevasse almost getting completely balled over there by Dadlius. That would have been good night.
Oh, wow. BMs.
So what happened there was the emu was on low enough health that the ball did damage to both the emu and the player.
It was like you just ran over the emu. Oh, that's a thick one though. Oh, I was trying to hop on. Yeah, man, just to pick it up. Dadlius.
Thickums.
Coming through.
Jump on that Thickums. Oh, no, Dadlius. No love.
Peter.
No love.
I don't mean Family Guy. I mean like the animal guys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. That's one. Dadlius shooting some more. And go ahead and...
Coming up around. Grabs this
poke
emu,
him.
though.
Stab him. Come on, peck. No accuracy.
Not a fan of the thicker emu, this one.
Yeah, he likes the speed.
Well, looks like we have a couple people propping themselves for the mole crate.
Ooh.
Probably going to be a fight over this. Ooh, looks like we have a triple fight here. Oh, and then a pinch!
The third party!
Civ coming out, getting a couple shots off.
Is anyone going to come down here? Oh, they're spraying. There's someone below, though. Top right, someone should go down here.
Civ gets completely shotgunned out of the gas there.
Uh-oh. Animal
Raymond
Crossing.
juking for their life.
Gotta get out of there, Animal Crossing. You gotta go back to your island. Come on, man.
Oh, almost had a ball kill there.
Plop, 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 plop. Oh, Emu. Gonna go ahead and tank some damage. Yeah. Oh, man. Genius.
Oh, that hunting rifle kill
so guy
was
takes out Frosty.
Genius. Oh, look at that. Zokai's still doing strong.
Yeah, at this point, if Zokai's still in the game, I'm pretty sure he cemented himself as the victor here. We're going to see, though, if Icy Crevasse is still in the running, there might still be a chance. Crazy K goes down. Bam Bam takes him out.
Icy is just to the south here. Still in the game, but in a big crush. Wow, look at this final circle. 15 people at final circle. That's nuts.
Oh, a lot of sprays coming out. Dadlius in the middle here trying to get that positioning. The tent's going to play a lot in the final bout. I can only imagine. Oh, everyone's going down. Dadlius takes out one. Aegis goes down. Dashy is down.
Starting to take out others. It's really thinning out. Nice! Dadlius just bringing it with that sniper rifle.
Oh,
absolutely disgusting.
Throwing nades. Oh, that almost KOs! One shot, Dadlius. There he goes.
Oh,
Zokai's still
we don't whisper. Zokai.
Icy Crevasse is still alive here as well. It's going to come down to the wire. Ooh, Zokai's creeping. Icy Crevasse needs some health. Here comes Zokai.
Oh.
He's going for the 1v1. If he takes him out, that'll be it. He doesn't have enough health to recover. Oh no.
Final 3 here. Oh, trips on the banana and takes the match. Wow. Wow. Way to go, buddy. That was amazing. Amazing play, Zokai. Congratulations on that win.
Consistency is key, man.
Nuts.
Yeah, without a doubt, that's going to be Zokai at number 1 and Icy Crevasse at number 2. Icy Crevasse really was hanging with the rest of them, though. Made it to the final, what, 3 people in that circle? And then
really
that
wanted that win. Yep.
Oh, man.
That snipe by Yoki was disgusting. Yeah, that was loved it.
Pinpoint.
Dadlius was so close here, I think, to getting the ball kill. Oh, no, does the double damage to Wildcat there. Through armor. Kills the emu.
Oh man, wow, just like that we know who our victor is, but I'm sure we're gonna get one more updated leaderboard to show you guys, just to kind of see where everyone kind of landed toward the end there. But Zokai definitely going to be the one to come out on top with the fantastic performance across all 6 games, really. I'm just going to take a look at the what do you call it, at the scoreboards up until this point. Zokai, off of the very first game, was already in 2nd place, right, sitting there at 13 points, and then I think stayed top 3 the entire time. Like,
absolutely. And Zokai is such a strong competitor. Every time that I've had to go in a tournament against them, they absolutely bring it. Very difficult player to play against, has really good positioning, and just really good mechanics overall.
Oh man, what a play. That was great to watch. I really enjoyed seeing that. You guys can see the final standings here. Zokai like steamrolled the points toward the end there at 61. Icy Crevasse was in 2nd, but it wasn't a close 2nd. You know, it was you're on the podium. You know, and Dashi the Angel actually managed to creep up here, because Aegis was one of the competitors we were looking at to see if they'd be able to remain in top 3. They were in 1st for a while. Kind of fell short of hitting the podium, hitting that 4th place.
Just a little bit there. Played maybe a little bit too defensively. Wasn't able to get those aggressive kills going on there. I think the interesting story there, though, was that both Aegis and Dashi had the same points, but it looks like Dashi had more kills there. So once again, just being a little bit more aggressive, pulled it out, scored that podium placement.
That'll be the difference, man. It goes by so quick. You know, that's what gets me. It goes by so quick that the flow of the game is like, oh man, everyone's like kind of feeling each other out, and then you look like 30 seconds later, it's like, oh, everyone's dying, and it's like chaos. The circle is like this big, and
it just breaks out.
You just see names, and then it just becomes, oh, there's 3 people left. How am I supposed to keep track of everything that's happening here? It's way too chaotic. It's fun. It's great. I love Super Animal Royale for that reason, though. It can get hectic. No minigun plays, though. I'm upset.
No, nobody picked up the minigun. I actually didn't even see it drop, so I don't know if it was a component in any of these games. I think if it would have dropped, we would have seen people utilizing it. I do see minigun plays quite often, especially in solo tournaments. But yeah, and you did bring up, you know, like the absolute chaos of the game, and what amazes me is that you can see these really good players mitigate that chaos so much to be consistent like this.
That's the most important part, is like, yes, there are several RNG elements to this game, but the most skilled players will find the ways to make it either work in their favor every time or limit the amount of variables that they have to deal with so that they can get the most consistent results. And that's what we saw Zokai do. So we saw Icy Crevasse do. Aegis, Dashi, all these players were able to consistently, you know, try to perform at this level, and it really showed.
Absolutely, no doubt. And I think we saw people just bring it for this tournament. I absolutely loved this showing. Really competitive. Those final circles were just insane. I don't think I've seen 16 people in a final circle in a very long time. Yeah. If ever.
in a hot minute. But with that said, you know, for anyone who may have tuned in a little bit later in the broadcast, you may have missed this earlier, but we do have some exclusive loot that you guys can get by inputting some codes into the coupon code spot in the options in the game. The first one was left stick down, and then the second, you can see right here, is use the code good game, and you can get yourself, you know, a nice little black tracksuit and some popcorn. There we go. There's left stick down. Yeah, that's the classic lumberjack outfit I was talking about before. Looks great.
Fantastic. And also, we have the Twitch drops coming out. Don't forget about those, everyone. Make sure that you tune in to all of the casters who have Twitch drops enabled for Super Animal Royale. Get your chance to get that Vampire Hunter outfit. Looks sick. You know you want that. I want that. I want that suit. Come on.
Look at him, lightning. You know, he's about to do his best Simon Belmont impression. Like, who doesn't want that? I know you want that. So, like, hop in there. You know, 25th through the 31st. Spoopy week. Get your drops and look piff. That's it. That's it. But with that said, is there anything else you want to say to the people before we hop on off and go on the rest of our weekend activities?
I just want to say thank you so much to everybody watching right now. Thank you so much for building Super Animal Royale up from its humble beginnings to where it is now. It's been amazing to see it grow consistently and have this official competitive scene now. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. It's been really wonderful being here, and I hope I see you all on the battlefield.
Sounds good. We'll be catching y'all later.